Good day children, today we are going to see a new chapter, chapter 7, measurements. Okay, in this chapter we learn to compare length, measure length using body parts, compare the mass with weight of objects, compare the capacity of containers. Okay, first let's see comparing lengths. See, now I got 3 pencils. I'm going to compare the lengths. Okay, when you're comparing two things, okay, I have to find out the longer and the shorter. Which is the longer pencil? Yes, this is a longer pencil. This is a shorter pencil. This pencil is shorter. This is longer. When you compare more than 2, okay, I'm having these 3 pencils. I have to arrange it from longest to shortest. Okay, we'll arrange it from longest to shortest. Which is the longest pencil? Yes. By looking itself we can tell, okay, this is the longest pencil. Okay, this comes first. In this two, which is the longest? Yes, this one. So this comes second. This is the shortest. So we are comparing the lengths. Okay, here we are arranging it from longest to shortest. Okay, see in this picture also you can see which is the longest. This one is the longest. Then this is the shortest. This bat also. By looking itself, we'll be able to see this is the longest. This is next, and this comes the last. This is the shortest. Okay. Now we are just going to use some other object to measure the length. Okay. Now I'm going to measure the length of this pencil using paper clips. Okay, I'll just keep one paper clip. Exactly from the starting point you keep it until the finishing. You just have to arrange it. Okay, you're measuring the length of one object by another object. Okay, so the length of the pencil will be equal to the length of this much clips. Okay, so the length of the pencil is sliding. Okay, the length of the pencil is equal to the length of how many clips? Count the number of clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips. Okay, so the now length of the pencil is equal to the length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips. You're measuring the length of an object using another object. Okay, you can also use some other objects, any object you want you can, but these are non-standard unit of measuring. Okay, because you will only get approximate answers, you will not get accurate answers, because this pencil may, if I keep this pencil and I measure using jump clips, the jump clips will be more. Here if I measure this, it will be less. So you cannot tell length of a pencil is this much clips. You will only get an approximate answers. You will not get accurate answers. For that we will be using standard units that you will learn in the grade 2. Okay. So like that only we measure the length of an object using another objects. Okay, now you can use different parts of your body to measure lengths. This is hand span. Okay, see, this is hand span. This is from this to the tip of the small finger. This is called as hand span. A footprint, that is your foot, right? That measurement is called as a footprint. Cubit, from the tip of your middle finger to the elbow, that's called a cubit. A pace is you normally walk in a pace, right? One step forward, the next step, normally, not to the tip, but you just walk normally. That distance is called as pace. See, from this tip to the next tip, there is some gap between. Okay, you don't walk too close, you'll fall down, right? You give some space in between and walk, not too much gap. You will know the pace, right? You will walk in a correct pace. That the tip of the toes, okay, and till this is called a pace. So using this, we are going to measure the object's length. Okay, see, in this picture you can see Lalli is measuring the length of a computer using handspan, using her handspan. Here Mala is using a cubit to measure the length of the table. Okay, here Asif is using the pace to measure the length of a room. So you can measure the length by using your body parts. I'll show you some examples. Okay, and I want you to do this exercise 1, because this is also a non-standard unit of measurement, because my handspan and your handspan will differ, because as an adult my handspan will have the length will be more, your handspan, you're a kid, right? So your handspan will be small. So this is also a non-standard unit of measurement. So but I want you to fill this. Okay, measure and write. I want you to do this exercise. You have to measure using your body parts, these things, and write the answer. Comparing capacities. Can you see the 3 pictures? A cup, a bottle and a bucket. By looking itself, you can tell which can hold more water. Definitely the bucket will hold more water because it is bigger in size. As the size gets bigger, it has the capacity to hold more. Okay, this water bottle can hold more than the cup, but it will hold water less than the bucket. So capacities differ according to their size. As the size increases, the capacity to hold also will increase. So you can use the objects you see at home and find out which holds more, which holds less. Okay, now we'll see this exercise sum, so you will get a clear idea. Here, take the object with greatest capacity and cross the object with the least capacity. Looking at the picture itself, you can tell this will hold more, so it has greatest capacity. This is with least capacity, because only less water you can fill in this tumbler. This, yes, the cooker. Here the spoon. Okay, in few ml you can fill in this spoon. Here, yes, the bathtub. Which is the least capacity? Which has the least capacity? The mug, the cup. Okay, the mug will come in between. Okay, so the capacity will depend upon the size. As the size increases, the capacity also will increase. So the greater the size, the greater the capacity. Okay. Okay, children, you do this exercise. We have to see comparing weights. Okay.